Welcome back, everyone. New York City Public Advocate Bill Blasio celebrated his 50th birthday with the NYC Indian community recently at Devi Restaurant in Manhattan. There were many well-known individuals from the community to show Mr. Blasio their friendship and support. Let's join them.
Hi, I'm Pam Quatra. I'm one of the hosts for tonight's event. It's an honor to host Bill de Blasio's 50th birthday and to do us with his Indian friends and to do a small fundraise for him as well.
I have to say this community means so much to me, and I've become very close to so many leaders and so many organizations in the community. I have to say a special thank you to Pam Quatra, who has been a wonderful friend and is, to me, a very special leader and as someone who commands respect through action, which is the best way. But I have to say, as public advocate, you've gotten it exactly right. My job is to look out for the common man, to look out for every community of New York City. New York City government, in this huge city, 8.4 million people, has had an unfortunate habit of focusing too much only on Manhattan, too much only on communities that have been here for a long time. But the future of New York City is in all 5 boroughs. The future of New York City is also with the new communities that are so crucial economically and culturally to our city and to the entire metropolitan area. The Indian American community is an absolutely crucial part. And I want to speak about the community here, but I also want to speak about the relationship between the two countries. To me, the Indian American community in New York City, in New York State, New Jersey, Connecticut is crucial in every sense. So much of the leadership and innovation we see in the business community is coming from the Indian American community. A growing political presence is emerging from the Indian American community. The future of this city will be substantially determined by this extraordinary community. And I understand that here, locally, but I think there's a parallel in the relationship between the United States and India. And something that Pam and I have talked about, and I've talked about with other leaders. People in this country need to understand that this is one of the most essential alliances that will determine our future. India, as a democracy, a pluralistic society, a place that believes in freedom of expression. India shares the values of the United States shares the values of India. This alliance will determine so profoundly the future of the world economy, the future of the values of the world. We have some real differences with other countries that we often do business with, most notably the People's Republic of China, where there are profound differences between our beliefs here and that nation. But a country where there's tremendous natural alliance that is not yet fully realized is India, and I hope in my leadership position here in the city to play a major role in helping the people of the United States to understand that this alliance has to be strengthened. You know, we can talk about how much we value democracy, but if we want to do something about it, we will deepen our alliance with India.
De Blasio, it's a pleasure having you here tonight. Thank you for taking the time out, meeting the community leaders here. And we wish you all the best, and we look forward to a much stronger New York. New York is I would say, a melting pot of the immigrant communities. And I'm glad that in your previous remarks, I've had the pleasure of meeting you before, and I'm glad that you mentioned promoting the South Asians, not only Indians, but the entire immigrant community in the 5 boroughs. And we wish you Godspeed and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing in front of our next mayor of New York City, New York. What do you think you will be doing for the Indian community over here, and what the Indian community should be doing for you? And of course, welcome again, all of you.
Thank you.
And here is Mr. de Blasio, the next mayor of New York City.
Very kind. Thank you so much. On what I think I can do for the community, it's a combination of making sure that the services that should be available to the community are actually received. Again, the history of the city is that there has not been an equal distribution of what we have to offer. And when I say perhaps too many of the services have gone to Manhattan versus the other 4 boroughs. Well, that implicitly also says if we reach to the other 4 boroughs, we're reaching a lot of the newer communities, most profoundly the Indian American community. I think that simple change of policy to say we are 5 boroughs, say it doesn't matter whether a community has been here in large numbers for 200 years or 50 years or 40 years, but they are just as important to make sure people have access to government services in a language they speak, and that they know they're welcome to take advantage of those services. Those are the changes I want to make.
A very happy birthday to Mr. Bill Blasio. We're going to take another quick break, and when we return, we'll pay our respects to the late Mrs. Yashodhara Patel. We'll be right back.